What's going on, guys? Car Review Guys here. My name is AJ and we are back with the 2023 Lexus RX500h FSport Performance all-wheel drive. This is not the full review. This is going to be the 5 things to love and the 5 things to improve. You guys know the drill. This is a shorter video, the best we can anyway. Try to keep our best under 10 minutes. And we're going to start with the 5 things to love this time, and then we're gonna work our way to a cinematic, and then we're gonna do the 5 things to improve. Without further ado, let's roll. Number 1 on the 5 things to love is the exterior design. It looks really good. I mean, you guys know I am not an SUV fanatic, but I'm telling you what, this thing looks good. I'm just telling you, like from the LED runners to the sporty big mesh grille to the matte black wheels. I mean, look at this thing. And then you've got this, looks like aerodynamic scooping. You can even see the light hitting it right now. This color has really grown on me, this copper crest. I mean, look at how the light hits it. You can see every angle as we walk through. I mean, look at that. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. And then even like just a little attention to detail, like the rear tail lamps, like they look good. You've got the rear, it looks nice and clean. Like everything about this just looks good. I like that they spell out the Lexus now. It just looks clean. I like it. Overall exterior design certainly had to make the list. As we stepped into the interior, number 2 on the list is all of the tech. You've got heads-up display, heated and cooled seats with the heated steering wheel. Also, heated and cooled is optional, but it is on this tester in the rear seat, which if I just pull the camera back here, I'm sure you can see it right there. And you've got this nice 14-inch display. You've got a optional digital rear view mirror. Obviously you can flip it to normal too, but nonetheless it has that. You've got your lane centering, adaptive cruise control. I mean, there's a lot of tech on this thing. Number 3 on the list is ride quality. I mean, again, this 1 through 5 is in no particular order, like one being better than the other, but I mean, it's up there. Just saying. The ride quality is really good, and you guys know I'm always bragging about Lexus for their ride quality. It's really good. I mean, from suspension to number 4 on the list, which is soundproofing. It had to make the list as well. It is part of ride quality, but it's so good. Like, these vehicles ride so much quieter than, I would say, 85% of vehicles on the road today. So certainly had to make the list. And last but not least on this list is number 5, and again, certainly not least, and this is all in combination, is the power this FSport Performance has, the fact that it's all-wheel drive, and the fact that it gets 27 to 28 miles to the gallon, even with how quick this thing actually is. And again, 0 to 60 is like 5.7-ish seconds. That is super impressive for this vehicle. There's no doubt about it. Number 1 on the 5 things to improve is optional light colored interior. You're gonna notice that it's like a black color. It's really nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I wish we could get an optional lighter color, because you can get it, but then you're not going to get the FSport performance. So if that's what you want, that's the only color you're getting, unfortunately. So kind of is what it is on this vehicle. Number 2 on the list is on the key fob. You're going to notice here that it's pretty standard. This is in the key glove, which is a $25 option. And what I wish they would improve is, it's just a hidden feature. It has remote start using the lock button. I go over that in the full review, but I wish they had a remote start button, because I feel like so many people that even own a Lexus, like, they're watching my videos and they're like, what? It has remote start? You don't have to use your phone for that? No, you can use the key fob. It's in the lock button. So with that said, if they simply just added the button on there, I don't think there would be any misconceptions per se. Number 3 on the list is right up in front of us, the instrument cluster. It is a 7-inch digital display. However, the room for improvement would be the full thing being fully digital. Hopefully here at some point, it could just be a marketing thing. Maybe the next year model will have it, which is exactly what I hope will happen, because at this point, I think it probably should be the whole thing. But nonetheless, it still, certainly works and is nice. Number 4 on the list is the fact there is no physical button anywhere for a drive mode selector. In order to do it, you can set it up through your heads-up display, or you have to come over here to the touchscreen, and you're gonna see under vehicle drive mode, and then normal, sport, eco, and custom, you have to go through the touchscreen, which is a little bit strange that there's no physical button for that. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Not a huge deal, of course, but if you're constantly changing your drive mode, it is a little bit obnoxious to have to go through the screen and or use your steering wheel for the heads-up display. Number 5 on the list, and this one, I mean, you're gonna have some people that are like, what, why? But once you experience them one time, you're gonna wish that it was optional. And what I wish was optional on this vehicle, because the price tag is around $69-ish thousand, I wish there was an option for massaging seats. There is no option for massaging seats on this. I get it, it's the FSport performance, but at the same time, I like the performance, but also the comfort. So I would pay the money to have massaging seats. Like, I know some people that have never experienced them think they're a little bit gimmicky. I kind of thought the same thing. Once you experience them, they're not gimmicky, especially for a road trip. Super nice to have. So maybe one day we'll see them as an option on this vehicle, and that would be amazing. If you guys want to see the full in-depth review, link will be down below. That's gonna wrap up this video. Please be sure to give it a like, and if you like my style or like supercars or any of that stuff, be sure to subscribe. As always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.